For decades, bowling has been thought of as the ultimate middle class sport. But that source of affordable fun is becoming increasingly out of reach.
Now it's so much more expensive to just show up at a bowling alley than it used to be.
In a growing number of cities, it can cost more than $150 for a family to bowl for a couple hours on a weekend. Which led me to Wichita, Kansas, where locals take their bowling seriously. The city, back in 2022, had 4 locally owned bowling centers. Then a Wall Street corporation came to town.
Lucky Strike.
The company, fueled by private equity investments, bought 3 of the 4 bowling centers from the family that had owned them for years and has controlled the majority of lanes in the city ever since. And Lucky Strike now owns more than 1 in 10 bowling centers nationwide.
To me, the whole thing just feels like a microcosm of the modern American concept of corporate entities buy everything, they take over, they push out mom and pop just like Walmart. It's like Walmart or Starbucks, but for bowling.
I certainly don't like the corporate entities buying up all the bowling alleys. Not one bit. One of the aspects that is appealing about bowling and about local bowling alleys is the local ownership that runs it, that you get to know over the years. We have a family-owned bowling alley in town here, and the ownership is what makes it. It's in an older building. It can get cold in there from time to time. It can get hot in there from time to time. The lanes break down frequently. But you know something? Everybody has a good time. Everybody loves it. And I think it's primarily because of the ownership. And it's not just because they're great people. It's not because they're friendly people. It's not because they're people that give back to the community. It's because A, they're genuinely nice people, but B, they're involved in the community. When the kids are having my son plays in a Friday night league. When the kids are having their Friday night league over the wintertime, the owners are out there with the kids, walking up and down the lanes, taking a few minutes with each team. All of the kids know them by name. I don't know of a single person in the town that we live in that in 21 years of living here has had a negative thing to say about any of the ownership of the bowling alley. I've heard people complain about the lanes. I've heard people say, you get bad cell reception in there. It's too hot. It's too this. I think the lanes are fine. But not one person has ever said anything bad about the ownership. That's what makes a bowling alley to me, not some corporate ownership. Having said all of that, I got to tell you from our personal experience, while it has gotten more expensive than it was when we were, teenagers ourselves back in the 80s, it's still way affordable for us. And I'm not talking about a family going out. I'm talking about having a kid in a sport. We had 2 girls in softball with the fucking gear and the bats, and one of our daughters was a catcher, so it was all the pads and all of it. And the tournaments and the travel and oh my God. This is way more affordable than anything the girls ever did. So while it might be getting more expensive than it was in the past, don't deny that one bit, it's still one of the most affordable sports to have a kid in my opinion.